I'm going to put this video so you can't, you know, download it. I'm pretty sure there's a feature so you can't. It's been quite a while since I did a video. Now, much like Adam of YouTube, I like women. I could be a model. Okay, anyway. Look, dude, you falsely accuse Michael Jackson because you're immature and you have no life and you're a loser. You are all losers. And if this is my world, I would hang you from your neck like the medieval times and the dark ages. I would hang you by your neck by a noose. Let me tell you something. I believe in God. I acknowledge God. I saw God. Not here. I saw. So then what's to believe? Because you know it's real. God's going to give me power. But it depends how you use your power. Now, Michael Jackson's accuser. What's that word? You accuse somebody of something. His father committed suicide. What's that mean? That Michael Jackson is 100% innocent. Michael Jackson's accuser, his father, committed suicide. I won't. My dad won't. And if anything, I am the killer legend. That means my legend is immortal, is eternal. I have not killed anybody, ever. I watched something on Hitler last night. There's only one, uno, Hitler. How he controlled the crowd. And how a Jewish person put him into power. Taught him how to control, not control, but how to woo a crowd. Woo a crowd. He was killed in 1933. And shortly after, he came into power. They say something about Christianity or Jesus being Aryan. I'm not sure. I don't believe that he was Aryan. I'm a Christian, but to say that he was a Christian, that's not true. Hitler was not. I mean, wasn't Jesus technically a Jew? He was of Israel, living in Israel. Living in Israel. Jesus. He's not God the Father. No. So his accuser is dead. And I'm pretty sure from his father that he, the accuser, will say, and his mom, that they wanted his money. Michael Jackson, Joseph Jackson, his father, Michael J. Jackson, his father, Joseph Jackson, made him tour when he was a kid to sing and perform with the Jackson 5, which he became very popular and decided to do a solo career, and he became really popular. The King of Pop, who got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Pop rock. He has a few guitar songs. A few. Zero. Zilch. Zero. He didn't touch anybody. He had a mansion, a huge house, bigger than anything you could ever afford in your lifetime. Huge house to live in. 3 basements, 2 basements, who knows? A livable attic. Livable. You know, modern attics. Modern. 3-4 story house. Huge house. He didn't have a childhood. One time he didn't want to get on a plane. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. No. I'll give you a candy bar, said one of his brothers. There is a legit condition, and even a movie, which the famous actor Robin Williams played. Comedian like Jim Carrey. Robin Williams is where he had a legit condition where he truly didn't grow up. Okay. Because I'm not sure if he developed it or had it to begin with. He had a legit condition. Jimi Hendrix and his sister said each year there will be an album. Because he did more recording and he was so popular that they gave him special equipment. He did more recording than touring. Jimi Hendrix had a bad case of Jimi Hendrix had a bad case of bipolar. Bipolar. Jimi Hendrix. Elvis supposedly had ADHD. Elvis Presley. Hyper. With a head injury at 21. I'm totally different. And I hate drugs. Elvis got addicted to the Suxin. And his doctor supposedly healed him. They said an Elvis would be 74, 75, 70 years old. 74, 75. That he faked his death and he died at 42. That he almost died. No, I'm not just saying that. A lot of people know he might have faked his death. Elvis Presley, Aaron Presley, the king of rock and roll, which Michael Jackson dated Elvis Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley. Supposedly they had a kid together. Offspring. Biological father. Michael Jackson was a biological father. You know, you heard it on TV, and then they said, and it was an interview with this woman and this man. It was this popular woman, and they were like, well, he had them in his bed. Obviously, just think about this. This is a disease or a disorder that Michael had. He didn't have a childhood. Okay? He let them sleep in his bed. He was probably recording music. He wanted to heal the world. People in Africa that don't have proper homes, that are starving in Africa. The continent of Africa. Like you too would preach. The continent of Africa. Which is really poor and a third world country, unlike the US, which is a first world country. There's second world countries and third world countries, and those third worlds are poor. It's like, well, he built a place outside his mansion, outside, so they could have fun. Because he didn't play like a normal child. He didn't have a childhood. He didn't touch nobody. Zero. Zilch. There was no perversion. None.